Welcome back all. I've very kindly been invited by Canarias Retro Rider to go on an all-day ride with them and join them doing a little circuit around Tenerife. So we met up at 8:30 at a service station about 15 minutes away from where I'm staying. And I was blown away by the amount of bikers just meeting up in this roadside service station. There must have been about 40 bikers meeting up, and within those 40 bikers there's a group of 50 female riders that were about to be heading off, and all of these different groups have different styles and genres of bikes. It's incredible to see the locals of Tenerife and how they enjoy motorcycling. Clearly, meeting up as early as possible and getting out on the roads before anything gets too busy is the order of the day. So the plan for today, I'm going out with a group of enthusiasts of classic and retro motorcycles. You can see here very kindly they've lent me 650cc Kawasaki Vulcan to join them. We've got an Interceptor, Fantic Caballero, another Interceptor, the Triumph Street Triple, T120, and I think there's one more outside. So we're going to do a good, I'm sure, 6 hours riding or so before coming back here, Hacienda in the hills, have a bite to eat, I'm sure, have a little glass of wine. And I really can't tell you how excited and honoured I am to be able to join a mixed group of locals to experience Tenerife motorcycling right at its core. Should be a good day. We've arrived at the first spot. There is a gigantic amount of motorbikes here. I'll give you a quick walkthrough of what we've got. This is Pete's Bonneville. Picked it up in January. This has done 28,000 kilometers already. He's just come back from the UK on a big trip. That's phenomenal mileage in such a small amount of time. This is what I've got, 650 Kawasaki Vulcan, which Paco has very kindly lent me, and I'll show you the bike he's on in a little bit. Royal Enfield Classic 500 in the camo colours, just with a single brown seat. That looks incredible. And the little bag on the front. The big beast Yamaha XJR 1300. Interceptor arriving there. Scrambler Ducati, I think that's the 800. That looks extremely good. Bonneville T120. These are really popular within this group. This is the Virago. This is Paco's other bike. So 250cc. I think he said he's had it something like 26 years, if I remember correctly. And look at the condition of this. For one, it shows what happens when you care for a bike, but also Tenerife, no salt, hardly ever rains. You would never guess that's 26 years old. This is my friend Paul's Street Triple. That's got 107,000 kilometers on the clock. It's the highest mileage Street Triple I've ever heard of. Get a lot of comments and questions anytime I show that. That has seen a lot of miles. Interceptor, this is Simon's, who kindly invited me on this day. He's done a lot of stuff to that. He does get stuff shipped from the UK over to Tenerife. It's tricky, but it is possible. And he's done some lovely mods, such as the seat, the grips, and the panniers. Fantic Caballero Scrambler 500. This is taken off-road here in Tenerife as well, and this is definitely the lightest bike of the group. So that sees on-road as well as off-road. Another Interceptor. Royal Enfield Continental. And take a look at this one, Yamaha, with a sidecar. That has to be a road tyre on the front, and I have never seen a setup like that. It's Mad Max style, that one. Another Interceptor, which looks beautiful with that seat. A very, very nice BMW Classic with Meteor, and finally Ducati, the Scrambler. That's the first 45 minutes of the ride done, and we're coming up into the hills at the northeastern part of the island. Feels so nice riding up in a snake of riders. You can see about 14 riders ahead, and the amount of other riders out today. You're going past huge groups of Harley riders, some sports bike riders. And this is any normal day in Tenerife. It's any Sunday in Tenerife, this will happen. Everyone meets up early, heads off into the hills, and makes the most of it. It's a glorious, glorious lifestyle. Also, the locals, whether they be expats or locals who have lived here all their lives, they are just the nicest, most accommodating people. To think that someone who's never met me lent me that Kawasaki Vulcan, someone else lent me a helmet. They have been trying their best to speak English to me, which is incredibly kind of them. Feel extremely privileged to be here today. I just assumed that because this is a retro classic motorcycle ride out, that the pace would be fairly chilled out. But these guys can all ride. I was getting left by pretty much everyone, including the gentleman over there on the Royal Enfield Classic 500. Everything was leaving me. I was having to do my very, very best riding just to be able to hold on to the back of the pack. This is where we were, funnily enough, for the last video. In a different spot this time, we're at front line view. So all the bikes parked up in front of the bar there. Take a look at that. This is the area around Taganana. But the difference with the last video, now it's clear blue sky, no sign of green at all. It is absolutely stunning. So Edgar he's kindly let me try out his BMW
R100R.
R100R, 1000cc, 1992. He has, which is rare in Spain, he's actually customized this himself. And I've never ridden a bike of this vintage BMW, so I'm so excited to see what all the fuss is about, because these are some of the most popular classic bikes in the market. Full stop. And what a place to try it out. So this, pretty much a brand new bike for you, 3 months old?
Yes. I bought 3 months ago in Lanzarote. This bike only have one owner and 37,000 kilometers. It's brand new.
Was it difficult finding a bike like this?
Yes, yes. I see 3 in Canary Islands. Very special bike.
Hablando de Italia, al final me pegué todo el día de ruta, almorcé.
Fue guay.
Y luego me metieron en el chat.
Eso es lo bueno de las motos, que empiezas a conocer gente, hablas.
Siete pequeño, esto es como para hacer.
Muchas gracias.
Y ahora se la ponemos aquí. Ahora hace falta.
I have to keep filming now. I can't stop this.
Come on, kick it, don't chicken leg.
We are 1 minute 10 seconds in.
You could this bike.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
El que siempre arrancó la primera. Mira que la borracha viene con un chupito una moto ahora. Eso no arranca, voy a ayudar. Cambia el espíritu. No arranca ya, Rey. ¿Tiene gasolina? Mucha gasolina. Abre la llamita de gasolina. Abre la llamita de gasolina. Darío, ¿me la agafaste? Sí, ya. A la primera, al uso décimo.
That was a really unforgettable day. It had everything. Spectacular scenery. Some of the best roads that I've ever ridden on in my life. And when you couple that with having a gigantic amount of modern classic retro and classic motorcycles out with the circular headlamps in front of you and behind you in your rear view mirror, and you can see from switchback to switchback the bikes just snaking around mountainsides. It was a really, really special experience. And Paco, the gentleman who was one of the hosts where we had our dinner, he actually left the ride early specifically so he could go back and make sure that the paella was ready for everyone. All of the food was prepared, and he sacrificed his ride so he could make sure that we were all well catered for and well fed. It was just the most first-class hospitality. All of the group that I rode out with today, they're part of a group that they set up about a year ago, I think now, and it's called Canarias Retro Rides. So if you live in Tenerife or the Canaries, sorry, Or if you've just got an interest in retro motorcycles or the Canaries, give the page a follow because they arrange ride-outs and they're always open to any new riders joining the group. Everything that they do, everything they represent is incredibly positive. So please do go and give them a follow. I feel like I've made connections and friends today that I will hold on to. And I feel like it's really a day that I'll never forget. Very, very special. So I'll wrap it up there. I think I'll go and get a little bit of dinner with Monica. We've only got one day left in Tenerife, which is tomorrow. And I'll be sad, very sad, to leave this island.